audiences.
Hey, what up, if I get all the way? What's up? Hey. What's up, everybody? It's time for Coffin Gaming. And we got some festiveness going on right here. Got me some Christmas lights going. Got me some Christmas music going. We having a good time. I got me some coffee. Got my veggie game. And, oh yeah, I got my Australian. What up, David?
G'day, friends and fans. Welcome to another Coffee and Gaming. Yay!
Anyway, so yeah.
Is that little drummer boy on a
no,
on a
it's
Yamaha
Christmas
keyboard
tree.
or something?
It's Christmas tree.
I've
got no let's see. That was last night's one was
Christmas tree, Noel.
Noel, yeah. And then I got a little town of I think it's Little Town of Bethlehem.
Yeah. And if you haven't got jingle bells, that's sacrilege.
Do what?
I said if you haven't got jingle bells, that's sacrilege.
I'm working on getting a few other things. I'm just trying to. I ran out of time this morning. I was going to download a couple more. I think this is We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
And Junior is in the house. Hi, Junior Renee.
Yeah, it is. We wish you a Merry Christmas. So that was all preloaded on it when Justin owned this, and then I bought it off of him, and I left a few things on here. Like there's this one right here. This one was The Walking Dead. Anyway, we're not a Walking Dead channel, so whatever. But just going through the music, whatever. So,
neither is anybody these days.
Apparently, they're filming something again, which I'm pretty excited. I didn't even know. So there was a Walking Dead, the Daryl Dixon show came back on, and nobody was talking about it. I hate to say it, but it really has gone off the. I thoroughly enjoyed that show, but nobody really cares about it.
No, it went off the radar when they messed with
Carl,
the governor.
Well, yeah,
and they chickened out on the virus.
What do you mean?
Well, you know how they changed the origin to it fell from space.
No, they didn't do that. That's what they said they were going to do. Just to get it on TV.
Yeah.
But they never specified what caused it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. People wanted a resolution and they didn't get it. They wanted the Mexican story and they didn't get it.
Yeah, there were several different That show, Fear the Walking Dead, was just like abhorrent. It was so bad, dude. Like there towards the end, it got okay, and then in the beginning, like there were the first two seasons was really rough to get through, and season 3 was great, and season 4 was like okay, and then it just like fell off, and it was once see that Morgan dude, Lenny James, he was supposed to
Mm.
die in season 5, I think, of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And fans liked him so much that they brought him to Fear the Walking Dead because there was no place left in the Walking Dead storyline. So there was crossover on that one, and when they brought him over, they had such an opportunity to do something cool, and then they just fumbled it.
We'll see. It's currently on Netflix, and it's currently owned by Lionsgate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's on a few. It's syndicated. It's still going in syndication,
Yeah, there
but it
people are still
officially
talking.
ended in 2022. You know, they just
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff they released later, but they officially finished filming in 2022, principal filming. Now,
hey,
other shows were allegedly worked on. Everything has been
uh,
because they changed showrunners, they changed cast.
yeah, yeah. Breaking news. We'll go back to that in just a second. Breaking news, though, that there was a Indiana GOP senator telling President Trump on no on the redistricting issue because 47 used the word retarded. He was caught drunk driving uh, 3 times over the legal limit. Michael Boasek? I don't know, but he's a GOP senator, and he seems to be a rhino. But yeah, he got busted drunk driving yesterday, I think. So people are trying to rake him through the mud
Hmm.
because of that. I mean, whatever. I mean, he shouldn't be behind the wheel, but whatever. But yeah, that show was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. What's up?
Now, it almost made a comeback on video games, but the people behind that video game with the Tales of the Walking Dead fell off a cliff quality
Oh
wise and
yeah,
storyline.
yeah, it
They
did
couldn't
definitely
get,
did.
they had too much. Their first one was a hit, but they put themselves under such a deadline and they had too many people working on it. They
Hmm.
just had too many shows. You had the Daryl story, you had The Ones Who Live. There was also something called The Talking Dead, you know, the next evolution of The Walking
Oh no,
Dead.
The Talking Dead was a talk show that would go on after the show. And what they did was
Ah,
they explained it because the writing was so bad they had to have somebody there to explain what was going on because people
well,
were so confused. So they had a show that would follow right after called The Talking Dead so that way they
and that,
could go on
ah,
and discuss.
yeah, but there was another one, Dead City,
Yeah.
Ones Who Live. But they just say they didn't explain what The Talking Dead was. They just said there was another show, The Talking Dead, and it fell right off. And
Well,
it's
yeah,
like,
because nobody wanted to watch. Well, the reason why was because Chris Hardwick was the host, and he was named in the Me Too movement, and so he got raked through the mud. I think they dropped the show for a minute, and then they come to find out that it was wrongfully accused, and then he went after and sued the lady that went after him, and then
all right. So the
by
ones
then the
who, yeah.
mudslinging was too far gone, and nobody wanted to have him back.
So one got it. So it's cut off. Like Daryl Dixon, like got 5 reviews.
It's yeah. I just man, um it was such a hard
They
watch
went.
because it just wasn't very good.
This is the problem. They beat a dead horse, and then they just keep going until there's nothing. Until you know it is just totally dead.
Well, the biggest problem was the reason why I think they had to end the show was because they had too many main cast. The show is so
A
large,
lot.
you couldn't tell a
Yeah.
complete story in one episode. I mean, there
Yeah.
was so many. Oh man, it was just rough. It was so rough.
But remember, ensemble casts aren't the problem. You had long running ensemble shows that had very little story for years in the past that worked. I think the problem is they lost track of their own characters.
Yeah.
They didn't know who to kill, whose storyline to end. They didn't know who was popular, who wasn't. So they tried to keep every cast member in everything, and they didn't. They forgot. The only reason why you have ensemble is to progress the story through the eyes of a few who travel through that world. The whole point of The Talking Dead originally was a tale of survival, and that people were gonna. You never knew who was gonna die. But when you
You mean The
realize that
Walking
nobody
Dead?
was going to die, yeah, when there was no longer that survival horror element, it was
Yeah.
no longer The Walking Dead. It
Yeah.
was Dallas. It's set
Yeah.
in,
Oh, for real. Post-apocalyptic Dallas. Exactly.
yeah. And that's not what people signed up for.
Yeah, for sure.
But a lot of people left with the CDC episode. A lot more people left with the governor episode. There were individual spikes you can point to and say, for sure, these episodes let people down.
Well, there was a big problem of it when they did switch after after season 2. They fired Frank Darabont, and when they did that, he the show really went downhill. That's when they made a lot of character changes and they decided that they were going to keep certain story plots, but they were going to give it to different characters.
But
so
it was, oh, how long can we stretch this out for? Not, let's tell a coherent story. And usually what kills a TV show is when they cut story. Here, it was filler.
Well, it was a lot of filler because, like I said, there was too much cast and not enough time. So what they did was they had to have some filler to because people were contractually obligated to show up in the show. So there was so much filler because such and such person over here needed this X amount of time, and that they were contractually obligated to do that.
Yeah, they did that. That's what happened.
So stupid.
That's what happened with Bewitched. They had a couple of TV shows, actually, Gilligan's Island, etc. They ran out of stories because they had to have so much time per character instead of being able to tell a cohesive story based on, right, we have a story. We don't have it based on time, or this character has to have his ego stroked. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Hey, Junior, he says, hey, I'm tuning on later.
15.
See you in 15 minutes. Okay. Appreciate you being here, buddy.
All right.
There's one person watching on YouTube, one on Rumble, and then 4 on X. So
I've seen enough behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean the show had a lot of potential. David's froze.
I'm not saying it was killed specifically because it had too many characters. I'm saying what killed it specifically is they had too many characters with mandatory screen time.
Yeah.
No, I think it was the mandatory screen time. I think there were characters who were meant to run a certain arc, and then they keep bringing them back because they were fan favorites. But when you got 20 fan favorites, you got to realize that you can't please everybody.
Yeah. Hey, so talking about Black Friday deals yesterday, I picked up a couple of games on stream on Steam is what I bought them on.
Seems sentient.
Their Black Friday deals. Guess which one I got. I got a
Red
game
Dead.
that I didn't think I'd ever play again, but I decided that I
Oh.
would give it one more chance, and because it was $4.
$4.
Yeah. Would you like to take a guess at what it is?
It's an Ubisoft game, isn't it?
Uh-huh. It's a game I said I'd never
It
play
has
again.
to do with. Oh my God. You didn't.
I did.
You did.
I did.
We went and got the hacker. I can't. I'm trying to think. It's Ubisoft. I can
Watch
see
Dogs
it.
Legion.
It's Watch Dogs Legion.
I got
Let me
it. I got
guess.
it 3 years ago, and we played it, and I rage quit it and said I'd never touch it again. And then I've been seeing a lot of like a revival for it. People have been talking like crazy, and now that I kind of have a better idea of the game, I think I'm gonna attempt to play it again.
I was going to say, there's a lot of people who say you played a game with the DNC installed, and you got a lot better characters and a lot better, because the biggest problem I think people had with their game was trying to figure out how to get the characters. Like, you spent so much of the early game recruiting and so much of the end game only on one or two characters
Exactly.
that you build up to.
Yeah.
So it felt like, for a lot of people, it felt like a big waste of time. Like, you play for 20 hours just on the fist fighting to get a woman who then goes out and recruits the spy. And once he recruits the spy, you don't need anybody else. He can cap people.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So
So when people figured out, wait, there's a shortcut to this game, that's what they did. They came back and finished it. There's a shortcut that people had to figure out, though. There's no, because the game lost popularity. There weren't many walkthroughs online, and most of the walkthroughs online were just individual missions. And for some reason, a lot of the time, they didn't tell you who you were playing. They were playing as.
Arthur.
Plus, a lot of these walkthroughs were done on easy mode.
yes.
Oh. Hello.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was going to donate to the Ledger, but I guess not.
Here's
Arthur. Advanced story or hunting?
I don't know. Maybe some hunting.
How are you?
Live? You?
Fine.
Mission.
Let me ask you a
Side
question.
mission.
If I was to kill Miss Grimshaw, would Dutch be mad?
I think, as a general rule, Dutch likes to avoid murder within the camp. I mean, there was that one time, but he was a traitor. But Miss Grimshaw, well, Dutch has a soft spot for her.
I thought as much. Was she always like this?
I ain't quite old enough to know.
No, of course. So as long as you've known her,
She's always liked her swill of vinegar.
I'd like to give her a swig of arsenic.
We'll just do it discreetly.
I will. You fancy a game of dominoes?
Sure, why not?
If I'm playing with you, she'll leave me alone.
Can't believe the dominoes survived Blackwater, but my necklace didn't.
Oh, yeah. I thought something looked different.
Well, I stole that one. I'm sure I can steal another easy enough.
I'll keep my eye out for you, too.
Yeah, there you go. Side mission, but you got to finish the dominoes game. Does a double. Oh, yeah. You know the guy from Watch Dogs 1? The DLC brings in him back from 1 with Wrench from 2.
Oh, nice.
Now, I'm not sure how much they're in the game because the DLC wasn't. Well, Ubisoft is not a very popular company these days for what they did with the
Well, whoops.
Assassin's Creed franchise. Now, I don't get it. If a game sold 20 million copies, how could it be a flop or a failure? But it turns out Ubisoft have spent so much money on their last 5 games.
Should I be calling?
They lost $1 billion.
You're telling me.
Now, apparently, it's because they spend most of their time fighting off in court cases and challenges to them.
We have it.
They've been embroiled in so much controversy and sexual assault allegations and
You ain't gonna
cutting off people for. But also, they've been chasing the woke monkey in Montreal.
If the Pinkertons could see you now, killer, bank robber, dominoes player.
Like I said, just with everything I've been seeing lately, I think
Not
it'd
the way
be
you
a
wanted
fun
to get
game
arrested,
to
though.
check back out again.
Imagine
Now
the
that
newspaper
I kind of know
headlines.
how to play it.
Well, keep your eye out.
Yeah, because there's no clue.
Yeah,
No clue who to recruit. Yeah.
When we started, it was just very,
It was new.
yeah.
No idea who to recruit. Most of the recruits were pathetic. The game had some really breaking bugs, like vans that rolled into the canals.
Yeah.
There, but all for nothing.
There was also there was also that game breaking shortcut where you wanted to go anywhere, all you had to do was hijack a drone.
Oh, yeah. I remember we used to ride the drones around.
Yeah. And then it turned out that they made it so you could soft lock yourself. Like if there's certain missions you couldn't complete or didn't complete, you cut yourself off from a whole bunch of recruits. And they made it. And what they didn't explain is the recruits are in a pyramid. You have to recruit certain people to get better and better recruits.
Yeah.
Your recruits don't get better. You get better recruits. And eventually you just stop using them, except for the...
All right.
And they didn't explain that you needed lawyers and doctors and, you needed a network.
Just for you.
But you didn't use them. They just added buffs to your team. And it's like...
Here.
It was... So they threw people really in the deep end with that one because they were used to, the second one, just build the skill tree and follow the story.
Mm-hmm.
And to build a skill tree, you just have to find the
Is your
parcels.
Jacobites
I did miss
English
that.
lovers?
I liked having to being
My people were
one
peasants.
person
We had no time for politics.
and just building my
My
own
dad
character
would
up.
say
But
that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because
But,
there ain't no judgment
whatever.
here. Most folks hate the Negroes. They hate the
when I
Redskins, the
bought
Jews.
them
even us
on
Irish.
Black Friday deal yesterday,
You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone.
it
Just the same.
downloaded all 3.
In that case, you're gonna want what I just found.
You got all of Watch Dogs and the DLC or just all of Watch Dogs?
You come across this whole
I
cabin.
think it
Full
was.
of
I'm
fuckers
pretty sure it
lazing about
included the
outside, all
DLC.
liquored up.
I hope it
Love
did.
Yeah.
Then I come across this hunter down by
Say,
there.
Legions.
He tells me
I heard that you can't
Well,
play Legions
well,
properly
they
without the
explain
DLC
the
because
back
it fixes
here,
some of those green bacon
Good
bugs.
fella, well, share the
Gotcha.
bottle he did. I robbed the bastard blind.
Well, I'll look
believed
later.
him?
But
Oh, he's
as far as I
not
know, I'm
He's
pretty
right.
sure it.
It'll be a big haul for us.
I'm pretty sure
We saw
it
3
is.
of them, maybe more, but I reckon
Oh.
you and me,
We got a side quest,
real easy.
right?
All
Yep.
right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep your cool, you hear me?
Right, follow me. Hold.
Listen, he's out to rob.
can't because Hooch is so far in camp he won't run anywhere.
How far is this place?
It's a bit of a ride. Not too bad. Like up
Bit
north
of a
the stretch.
ride. It's not too
far from the
bad.
state line.
It's just
All right. So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Sniffing around, looking for the take. I got a long nose for these things. Dutch has always honoured us to get out.
You okay? Did you sleep good? Do you need help?
No, I've got it.
Hang on. There you go, just like that.
Damn, money, ain't he?
She got her set of
rightly
headphones
so.
on, so now she can hear what's going on.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill her, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure.
I got Red Dead Redemption number 1. I'm excited to play it. I kind of wish I had seen that it was on sale on Steam before I bought it, the physical game.
Half, other half goes to the
Because now I'm
gang.
gonna have to plug up the PlayStation
Dutch
and
keeps
go back
all
to
our
that.
savings hidden in a safe
It might be
spot
kind of
outside
laggy,
camp.
Yeah, I know. How
but
many times you have to tell me?
we'll
What's that
eventually
box
get around
by
to
his
playing
tent
it.
for then?
Camp funds, supplies, and the like. The fact you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
I always pay me way.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
But apparently we're glitchy anyway on the
You're sure you scoped
on the
this place
stream.
out
I'm looking
right?
back on the
Yes,
on the play.
see? That's why I
It's,
wanted you along for this.
It's kind
You're
of
still a
glitchy too.
doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
Hey, keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
That's what you,
got
choose to
knocked
remember.
out.
We got paid. We got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Every time he does
Now,
something,
that
he
was
gets knocked
bloody
out.
chaos. Hey,
Did you get split off, Mac?
no, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after.
His name is
Davey was
Shawhan.
finished by the time we got
He's
up the
somebody from
mountains.
Ireland.
Jenny didn't
He's
even make
part
it
of your
bitching.
gang.
Those bounty hunters strung me up.
Yeah, it is a
Beat
little
me,
laggy.
pulled teeth, burned me feet. I didn't breathe a word about
I bought
nothing.
some
I swear.
Good.
gamepad
It's time
extensions,
folks
so like
stop giving
on the
Dutch a hard
control
time
sticks.
about all that
I can
Blackwater business, if
turn.
you ask me. All right, I'll have to
No, it's
wait.
not. That's
Nearly
just
there.
pointing to the north.
Our
I'm
dad's
following
coming up.
Shawhan. Yeah.
All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead.
Yeah. Hey there, fella.
But yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
Morgan.
it's I got these things that make it kind of more sensitive. I'm used to them on the PlayStation, but my Xbox controller didn't have it. Oh, I've got to mount my
where do you
horse.
go?
We're not finished
Hey,
yet.
boy.
Let's leave the horses here and go the rest on foot.
Let's leave the horse's hair.
I want them to hear us coming.
Well, he just says it funny. Carbine repeater. Let's see. I'll do the carbine repeater and the pump action shotgun. There's my sawed off. Schofield revolver.
What's that handsome?
oh my god.
What's wrong, David?
Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure
Every
dive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Come on,
That's a
hurry up.
pretty sparkly gun.
Yeah?
Will you get a move on?
That's pretty good.
What are you doing back there?
Trying to clean my guns. My gun's awful dirty. Bless you.
I was just trying to post my links, but Facebook
No, I'm
just
here.
suddenly decided it's going to eat all, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
just didn't realize you meant this place.
Look, there's one of them outside. This is good.
It is.
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back.
Oh, this is the one that goes south for quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, you might not want to watch this one. No, just take your headphones off. Come back.
It's going to get real stressful really quick.
5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just hope. No, we have to take off the alarm and headed this way. About a dozen of them coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here. Heads up, Arthur. Here
Oh
come the rest
gosh.
There it goes.
We got more coming out of the woods.
One on the run.
You're the only one left!
And one at the back.
Now! Okay, I give up.
There
Don't
he
you?
is.
I ain't armed.
He actually gave up this time.
If you want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
All right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here.
Go. Get out of here and never come back.
Hole in the wall straight ahead, right?
This is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need to lecture again. I'll see you back at camp. Never know what
Now,
dashed. There's gotta be other place.
pillow.
Inspect the stash box. That was relatively easy. A lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
That's the stash box, the pillow, the kitchen, I think. There's 3, yeah. That's just not worth losing your sawn off over.
No. I mean, I'll come back and get it.
You can if you.
I'll go throw it, but
yeah.
I'll go put it on Hooch, and then I'll come back.
Yeah.
I'll come back and get it.
Yeah.
I ain't letting it go. That's a good gun.
What's the movie I'm trying to think? They're talking about Hollywood and plagiarism, and they're accusing the Hunger Games of ripping off Battle Royale, almost beat for beat.
Oh yeah.
Thing is, Hollywood's got a lot of movies like that. where they copied lots of other movies. Now, as far as I know, and this goes back to certain really big productions too, they pretty much get away with it. Sometimes they're forced to pay out, 100,000, 200,000, but it's not worth the fees, A lot of studios retain lawyers, like Disney, to make sure that it's the characters, the costumes that are copyrighted or whatever, certain catchphrases are trademarked, but they make sure that if anybody copies their plot, it doesn't matter because they can't copy the characters. That's why Disney's more obsessed with plots. Well, I mean, obsessed with characters and his character design for merch. They don't care about the plot of the movie or anything like that.
Yeah.
And if you've seen it, and once you see how they recycle plots, or just mix and match plot points. Mad Magazine pointed out Indiana Jones, how they ripped off Adventure Tales, a sort of like spin-off of Amazing Science, adventure stories from the 1920s and 1930s. You're not going back inside to grab the gun?
Nah, I already have it. I didn't realize it, but it went to hooch.
Oh, right.
When I pulled it out, and, it was really dirty and worn out. So I cleaned it, and it's good.
All right. Now, there's a common theory, I mean, log associating Hollywood with political groups. But it does come down to, the Actors Guild. They pretty much, they're overpaid. People are sick of Hollywood. And Disney's entertainment division profits have fallen 35% this year, which has impacted the company. They've had a 5% drop while everybody else is growing.
Nice.
And a lot of people are saying the biggest problem with Disney's Abigail Disney. She hates her uncle. She wants his legacy wiped out. She thinks he's a raging racist. She wants the stories replaced.
Yeah, most of them do, because they're stupid.
Oh, those who didn't... I think it's a big case of jealousy,
Oh, for sure.
She and her friends grew up privileged, got their heads full of nonsense, from jealous people, Was it Mark or John? I think it's in John that describes a murder that when you slander somebody, it's akin to murder, and that's what they do. These Marxists, they fill the kids with their heads full of slander about the past. That people who are just trying to survive weren't just trying to survive; that they were somehow evil. They weren't. They were just trying to survive. Now, what's relevant is that Red Dead Redemption particularly shows us, these people, more so with 2, that these were people who were just trying to survive, eke out a living. And so far too often, the worst impulses of humanity take over. They had noble causes, but they did not have... But good intentions didn't survive,
Yeah. So I don't know. Have you looked into Rumble Premium, David?
I sort of not in a position for Rumble Premium.
I was wondering. It's
So
there's a
really
half
haven't
price
seen what they've
half price
added
deal going
lately.
on right now. So if you go to get it, there's a promo code right now, and you can get it for half off. Just FYI.
Now's not a good time to look at it, given that if I go open a tab, it'll instantly glitch this stream.
Yeah.
Because the goddamn virus scanner has to take over the entire CPU every time a new tab opens.
Let's see. BFCM. Is that what it is? Yeah. If you BFCM50, that is the promo code to get Rumble Premium for half off. So Rumble, thanks for you're welcome for that Black Friday announcement.
What are you doing?
Going fishing. The rivers around here, famous for the smallmouth bass. Fella I met showed me a couple spots. You want to join me?
I can't fish with you. You're far too good.
Oh, come on. Hey, join me. I'll show you a couple of my tricks. There's a spot not too far from here that I've been wanting to try out.
Glad you're so excited about this.
You will be too when you start pulling out smallmouth.
What's that about camp funds?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Come on, Arthur. Mount up.
I'm coming, dude. Chill, bro. Chill.
Come on. The fish should be hungry for their dinner.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I thought you said it wasn't far.
Too far to walk, though. Yeah, come on. Ha!
Too far to walk.
Been a while since we rode out, just you and me.
Probably since we went looking for John on the mountain.
Already seems long ago. How you feeling about everything? Been a strange couple of months.
Hey, you know, I can't even return to my country because the price on my head is so big. This is nothing exactly new to me. And I'll always be loyal to Dutch. He sees the world the same as I do. If we have to fight, we'll fight. If we have to run, we'll run. If we must die, we'll die, but we'll stay free.
And Dutch, you don't feel like, well, that he's doing things a little differently now? You saw what happened with that girl on the ferry.
No fight, good or bad, is won without blood. I know that better than most. I think too many people are focusing on Dutch when they should be looking at themselves, what they could have done better.
Maybe you're right.
We'll cut through to the right here. The other day...
speaking of Mexico, there's a new Mexican mod coming for Red Dead Redemption 2.
In Atlanta has
Nice.
No. The Lanahatchee. It runs right near here.
Yeah, but it's pronounced Lanahassee.
Why is everything in English said differently than it's written? Make us feel stupid?
Oh, you're asking the wrong feller.
Okay, it's just down the hill here. Whoa! Okay, come on. Let's go try our luck. Pretty country.
Beautiful.
Come on, let's go see what's biting. You take this spot, Arthur. I'm going to cast from over to the right there, so we're not in each other's way.
Fair enough.
Fishing simulator.
Simulator.
You're a robot now, dude. You might want to cut your visual.
Maybe that will help. What have I got left to cut? So I cut everything.
I'd just pull a gun out and start shooting fish. Third cast, and it's really annoying. How much longer are we going to do this and not catch a single bite?
Oh my god, that would be hilarious, but not the first time you've been out on an outing that hasn't gone right.
Yeah. Cause I ain't got a single nibble. Not even nothing.
Dutch. Supposed to catch at least one fish to get ones to get bronze or something, or I don't know. I can't tell you. Using the wrong bait.
I don't know.
Jeez. Alright, try again. Ah. Fail.
The fish have been scared off.
You take this spot.
As soon as I saw the screen go grey, I was like,
so we're not in each other's way.
Well, I mean, there was nothing. I mean, it sucked.
change bait, yeah. Well, that's one way to do it, you know. I'm failing this mission. Oopsies.
Really
Dynamite. Drop the...
Yeah.
Or late evening, because that's when the insects are more likely to be out. We're lucky we got such nice weather. But rain can be good. Sometimes big fish think the raindrops are insects.
I'm going to go chop up my coffee.
All right.
Well, I guess it's still relaxing even if I don't catch anything. Sort of like staring at the sky.
It's your bait, I think. Come use some of mine.
No, it's not the bait. It's me. I've always been a poor fisherman, especially compared with you and Jose.
Just try some of my... Here. Crickets.
Thanks.
We'll use some bugs. Gonna use a fish to catch fish.
He's a fighter. Trick is, let him tire himself out.
Just a
Look
bug.
at that. That's a good-looking fish.
Well done.
Okay, let's try for another. I was thinking, you remember that stagecoach we held up in Nevada?
Yeah, it was a tip from that crooked lawman in Reno.
We opened the door and it's full of women and children. Rich, but women and children. So we let it go and read in the newspaper that the O'Driscolls robbed and killed them all the next day further down the trail.
Yep. You know, way back in the day, Tom O'Driscoll and Dutch were sort of friends.
Friends?
Well, not friends, but they had an understanding. Then Combs Mean Street got meaner, and Dutch wanted to try to live a different way.
And now, here we are. You got one! Another one. Make sure he's tired before you reel in. This is an angry one. Look at that.
Man,
That's a good looking fish.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
He's small, but might make a nice meal.
That's a good looking fish.
Yummy. I like fish sticks.
Lucky.
Why'd you throw it back in the water?
Getting close to
Fish
nightfall.
guys.
Fish will stop feeding soon.
Fish for nothing.
Let's catch a couple more and then head back.
Why?
My bag is getting full.
That's so weird. You go to a fish for like...
Another one.
For sport. You just do it because you want to.
Come on. Look at that.
Yep.
That's a good looking
In the
fish.
game, it gives you
Well
good,
done.
nice points. Nice guy points. So that's why I fish and throw back.
Okay.
Because it makes you a nice guy. Yeah. Missed
I
it.
heard people talk about huge smallmouth in Lake Owanjila, west of Strawberry, over in Big Valley. You need a lure to catch one that big, though. Let me get out of your way. Slowly, slowly. Good job, Arthur.
Looks like the same one.
It does.
Oh, keeping you.
It's a little bit smaller.
Not bad, you see? It's the bait.
Because I want to eat it later.
It ain't just the bait.
I'm gonna head back. You wanna join me, or you keep trying for these bastards?
Just don't worry about it. It's the wee fish.
I'll come.
Like so weird.
Okay, let's go. Hold.
Yeehaw. I'll cook me some fish. Lucy, what are you doing? Cook me some fish on the open fire. I cooked some deer steak the other night, and it was pretty good. We had a meeting, a get together at our church,
Oh,
and had a bonfire. And man, I brought he said in the email, like when we was planning it, hey, get when you get your stuff together, bring something to eat if you want. And so I went and got I had some deer steak in the freezer, so I wrapped it up in some aluminum foil and put some seasonings on it and threw an onion in there because I was looking for some vegetables. And it was good eating.
This camp could do with a few improvements. Why don't you take a look at my ideas?
Need a buck and an elk. Need a squirrel. Elk and a panther. Need a raccoon. Iguana skin. Ooh, I know where I can get one of those. Let's go after that iguana skin because it ain't far away.
Thanks, Mr. Pearson.
make sure. Is it more than one or just one?
That's a good question.
You know, my
That's a real
father
good
had
question.
welts all down his back. He was raised a slave. He taught all the
Mr.
kids
Morgan.
how to read.
I've jotted down a few things that I think could be nice additions around here.
One.
But he was beaten just the same. Now,
Keep
it
my eye
wasn't,
out for some good
the
material.
master of the house, who my father loved, in a way. But his brother,
I need to go. Before I do all that, I need to go over here to my horse and get my bow and arrow and my varmint rifle.
one night, my father was getting a whooping for Tom was being born.
That ain't my horse.
Yeah.
Did we discuss last week how YouTube wants to get rid of small creators?
I think so.
Clownfish covered it this week on their channel. Everything I said, how they're pushing out, they're going to use the algorithms to push out the small creators.
That doesn't surprise me.
But they said that insiders confirmed to them that they're looking to make everything into a professional streaming service to lift profits. Less content creators, more engagement, per content creator. They're just not going to let you grow, and then which means you're not going to be monetized, and they'll just you won't have any of the features, shops, membership, and the algorithms will have their thumb on the scale. You're going to see AI Studio apparently soon as well. And it's going to be like it's going to be like Rumble, you'll have a free studio and then you'll have a premium service.
Yeah.
So with this premium service, you'll be able to create shorts, clip videos, do your thumbnails, but it's all like $19 a month to start. And it ain't going to be $19 a month for long, right?
Oh yeah.
In reality, it's to push people out, SteamYard, Twitch, all the others. Just basically make sure that nobody can compete with YouTube. They said as much as they love Rumble, there's going to be no competition. You'll lose views on YouTube.
I'll be right back, David.
You'll lose views on YouTube. The theory is you lose views on YouTube, but you won't gain them on Rumble because YouTube's hope is that people won't leave, that they'll just accept that there's fewer creators. Well, they've been herding people to the same few creators for a long time in each field. You go to some of the gaming channels, there's 40,000 people streaming Roblox. The majority have under 1,000 views each. I don't think Roblox is a good example. I think something like Arc Raiders, different people at different stages of the game, again, not a good example. But a game, when it comes out, something with a campaign or multiplayer, probably going to still see a lot of creators in those fields because you'll have that variation of play styles. You'll have the quiet ones, the ones who don't talk, the ones who can't shut up. You'll have the slow players, the quick players, the really good ones. And you'll have the niche players like the grandmother who plays Call of Duty. And then you'll have the alternative games like Tarkov and all that. But some fields, like the History Channel and all that, they will go, right? When they get... Because apparently YouTube wants professional companies and content creators. Like, they've even... like, some of the older documentaries off Netflix and all that on YouTube. Though right now there's a dispute between YouTube and Netflix, and Disney. Disney allegedly is frozen out, and like a lot of their content isn't on available. That'll be fixed soon. YouTube is squeezing Disney for more money. Disney's been losing money. Disney's been wanting more money, like, because Disney's just put their fingers into too many pies, and there is only so much audience you can have. Like, YouTube's finding that the hard way. Like, the only way for some of these big channels to grow is to get rid of the other channels and hope that the views come to them, because they're going to start scrubbing content, right? There's I told people this a month ago. Dennis Leary dropped the ball when he said that there's big companies that they're currently making a lot of money leasing hard drive space to. That they're paying content farms, to store, all these all their just their cache alone for YouTube, But eventually while the electricity's cheap, they'll keep growing. But entertainment-wise, we're reaching a peak where, you're seeing the rise of Bollywood and other competition. Eventually, you've seen with Chinese TikTok. TikTok is looking at getting into long form. Yeah, YouTube is not going to grow. TikTok is still going to grow as as a lot of Gen Zers, millennials, aging out of TikTok. As people get older, they watch less social media. So YouTube wants to capture a younger audience. Shorts hasn't done it for them. But if you've noticed lately how they've been cramming on the ads.
Who, YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you go to a monetized channel, you get free ads, and then you get a block not even 5 minutes later. I was watching one YouTube guy, and he's now doing sponsor. He says, get a sponsor. The ad money isn't worth it. Like, in theory, 100,000 views is not even $20. 100,000 views. YouTube makes $1 million off you. Just get a sponsor, even if it's $100 a month. Get the ads off, and your channel will grow. As soon as you're monetized, get a sponsor, even if it's low rent, because ads will kill your channel. YouTube will just pour on so many ads, your channel will die. That's another way they're getting rid of people.
Yeah, well, it stinks because there's just nothing. There's nothing out there anymore. There's so much. There's so many ads that people just don't want to watch it. You know what? I'll just go. I'll watch a different video. I'm done. I don't feel like.
Yeah,
sitting
that's
here.
why all the big channels are sponsored, so they don't have ads.
Yep.
But YouTube is going, geez, how do we make money off them? I know, we're going to start a premium studio, an AI. And that's what they've been doing. Google's been paying YouTube to stay open while they make money off them from secondary companies off YouTube licensing, you know? You want to put an AI on, you want to put an AI thumbnail onto YouTube? Sure. Pay us thousands of dollars every time, you know, pay $1,000 a week for the privilege, you know? Remember, nobody was using StreamYard because Hangouts. StreamYard was losing money. They got rid of Hangouts. But when the algorithm comes down to whether or not YouTube and a couple of activists in their content moderation group like you or not, that's where YouTube and gatekeeping is going to become a real problem. And it's just going to get worse.
Brr.
Didn't you come for a raccoon?
No, I came for an iguana.
Oh, an iguana. Didn't you get it?
I did.
Oh, right.
I'm just killing whatever.
I noticed. Well, I was trying to think. What did he come to this island for? Was it a raccoon? No. It's okay.
I need to go down to that other island right in front of me because there's a shipwreck. And I can get that tri-corner hat.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like doing it right now. Oh, wait. No, it is. It's right here.
Oh, you are on the other island.
Yeah.
Now, apparently, you can put it on your horse.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Half sunken wreck.
There's a lockbox. Aged pirate rum. That's a turkey. How did turkeys and bunnies get over here on this island? Oh, it's a snake. Cottonmouth water snake.
I don't know if you had this happen in America. Sometimes people, a cheap way of farming animals was to release turkeys on an island. That way you didn't have to fence them and they could just let them breed. It was a cheap way of farming the land off the coast. Now, apparently in the colonial days off the coast of Nantucket, one of the turkey farmers was actually making his money smuggling rum. Because they'd land on Nantucket Sound, drop off the cases at low tide, and he'd go out to feed the turkeys and come back with cases of rum, and nobody'd question it. Don't know if people still do that. I think a lot of the islands are now national parks.
Oh, wow. I fast traveled all the way, like, across the water, so I don't have to go back now. Cool.
That is so weird.
I set up the camp. Well, I didn't mean to cook. I meant to drop it, but I hit the button for cooking it, and it made me... It spawned me over here.
Now, where's your hat?
It's probably on the horse.
Yeah. Where's the horse?
Back over here at camp.
Right.
I didn't know there was a small island over here.
Yeah.
Come, Hooch.
Hooch has got to go the long way around.
Maybe.
It's weird. There's areas where you can fall. Yeah. Isn't it weird? There's areas where you can fall off a map into a hole.
Yes, on the backside of this hill, actually.
Yeah. Those hidden areas of the map were apparently spawn points for stuff that never got added to the game. There's a couple of channels that did deep diving into Red Dead Redemption, interviewed people. That there's a lot of cut content,
Yeah.
It really surprised how many assets and the voice clips and stuff I found. And little areas of the map. All these little caverns. Some things they put in Red Dead Online, like the bounty, like the dynamic bounties.
Not bad at all.
More crafting.
Hi, Hooch.
Hey, Hooch.
What's up, buddy? I was hoping to have that fish in before you got over here.
Let's go, boy.
And there was a thing called hideouts, where you can track down bandits and
yeah.
But there's only so much you can do, there's only so many stories you can put. You can expand it by adding more characters, but
alright, yeah, so Arthur's head is on the horse. Arthur's hat and the tricorn head is on the horse.
Yeah.
I imagine you was quite something once, Miss Grimshaw.
So,
Thank you.
what do you think
What do you mean?
about those two families? The rich ones in the big houses.
I don't know.
Go have a look around. See what you can find out. Calmly, I mean.
Sure.
Dutch and I, we both think there's money to be made.
I hope so. I'll see what I can find out.
Yeah, the problem is they don't believe in the golden rule of sharing.
Yeah. Former Fenian raider killed in gun battle. After decades of sweeping justice, the law finally caught up with McGuire was well known. Huh.
Mm-hmm. In England, they were called highwaymen, and they had a saying, stand and deliver.
Yeah.
Your money or your life. In fact, it was a longer and bloodier period than the Wild West.
Oh, I bet.
Which is why by the turn of the century they'd outlawed guns in England, because highwaymen had persisted all the way through the 18th century to the 19th. And then another reason why they banned guns was rebellious Irish. No, I think it was weird that despite the long bloody history of the highwaymen, that American outlaws dominated the culture. The cowboy, despite the cowboy outlaw, despite actually being a very minor part of American history compared to others throughout the world. But I think it was by then, a lot of English outlaws were headed to, particularly Irish, were headed to America.
Yeah.
And in the Victorian era, most of the news was dominated by the various wars England was involved in. So highwaymen didn't really catch the imagination of the public because they were never a major issue in the eyes. Because mostly they robbed postmen, money deliverers. Average citizens weren't really their target.
Yeah.
And banks didn't really carry a lot of cash. Rob a bank for £50. Wow.
Apparently, it's not showing that we're live on X right now.
People have been saying X has been rather finicky.
And now it is.
Well, yeah. What's OBR? Oh, Office for Budget Responsibility. Oh, it's UK. Oh, yeah, of course. Guess how bad it is in England.
What? What do you mean?
There's no black hole. There's no $22 billion black hole. We can still pay the school teachers. We can still pay the income benefits. Yeah, they're screwed. They got a $22 billion shortfall in revenue from last year. What's that saying? You get what you vote for?
Yeah.
I'm on us right now saying, I wonder what goes on that earth.
I never thought about it.
One day I'd like to go there. You ever been to the moon, Arthur?
Oh, sure. But only when it's full.
See, Tilly? Arthur's been. We'll go one day, too.
You planning on sprouting wings and flying?
Oh, Tilly, you're just so sensible.
That's
Why, yes.
Little Miss Sensible.
Found this. You said you lost yours.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Here, please take this. It's the least I can do.
That's right. You did the least.
Yeah.
I shouldn't complain. People who have nothing. All right. What is it? 30 billion. Didn't exist. Nope, we don't have a shortfall. Well, no new taxes. The latest only raised 2.5 billion in new taxes.
All right. What's up, little man?
Huge deficit.
You good?
Because of huge welfare budget.
Have you peed yet since you woke up?
It's all deliberate. Kabuki theater.
Your hair's all cattywampus. Go pee. Go put a shirt on. You're making me cold.
My son does that.
Yeah, dude. Little man's just walking around here with just pants on. No shoes, no socks, just pants.
I say to my son, "Aren't you cold?" Or no. And he's sitting there and it'll be summer, and he'd be wearing long pants, and I'd say, "Aren't you sweating?"
Friend, show me just what you got.
Like, you don't wear long pants in winter, but you wear them in summer.
You in the face. You know, I think the last time I played this was with Skinny and those boys and Strawberry.
No!
Hope you're ready.
Ooh. Pete Hegseth, we've only just begun to kill narco-terrorists. We're entering a new phase of the war.
There we go.
Except for the first one.
Yep.
Oh no. Tim Waltz is upset that he got called a serious retrograde. He's calling for Trump to release the MRO results.
Don't you worry. I'll be there to
You
watch.
wouldn't know how to read a written MRI report, let alone a MRI scan.
Spiders are under that table.
Timmy?
Yeah, probably.
Time to go to the store.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. You?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice you...
Hey, I've got to run outside real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Yeah, loan sharking. Long-standing American tradition, really. Private banking. A rather grey area of the market. But a shrinking one. Banking is in decline. Not enough savings. The borrowing's on decline. Fiscal responsibility isn't the issue. It's the fact that rent and taxes are eating up people's spare income, so they don't have money for anything else. It's ridiculous. It's killing the economy. Same with the concentration of, the concentration of wealth into the hands of a few, shrinking the middle class, shrinking people's spending, people buying less. All because a couple of people get it in their thick skull that you have to live the same lifestyle they do. They call themselves minimalists, but let's call them what they are. Busybodies, right? But I think people will find a way to, the government is going to be so desperate. Look, England's desperate for revenue. They've lost $30 billion because of the shrinking middle class. They've lost so much on the shortfall because of the fall in tourism, the fall in VAT revenue, the fall in everything. Because sure, you can tax people, but if they're not spending, companies make less money. And there's less revenue because there's less shopkeepers, and they go after the farmers market, but the prices are lower. The farmers are already making bare minimum; they're not getting much out of that. So, it's what do they get? $2.5 billion in their crackdown, and they're 30 short. It's ridiculous. Plus the borrowings, plus the subsidies for. Which they deny, but let's face it, they're subsidising what they call renewable energy. It ain't renewable. Energy, once it's expended, is expended. But same with windmills. They have to be built. They take energy, but they shift that energy cost to other countries so they don't have to account for that energy cost. They don't even account for the energy cost of importing them or building them or disposing of them. So, their lying is catching up with them in a short manner of time, because you can't keep building these big, expensive windmills and having them wiped out in storms and covering it up by building more. Sooner or later, people are going to notice, and it's going to be quicker than you think. And then they claim there's more storms than ever. No, there were more storms in 1948 and 1956 than they are now. Again, they rely on the fact that people don't look anything up anymore. these doom goblins has been spreading doom and gloom for so long that people have worn out. But Gen X and not so much, but Gen Y pretty much was worn out, but Gen Y was saying, "Oh, you Gen Xers, you don't know what you're talking about." And my teacher said, and then of course you had it with the millennials, and they said, "But my teacher said," and then you get the Gen Zers who pretty much seen a couple of generations now talking about doom and gloom and all these prophecies that never come to light, so they don't trust anybody, They don't trust X, they don't trust Y, they don't trust millennials. And they got no reason to. Trust is earned. And most people, especially the boomers, they don't care. They just shrug their shoulders and say, "Well, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Yeehaw!" And so, the economy continues to shrink, And one of the areas where the economy is shrinking the worst is entertainment, where Disney, 35% down in profits on the entertainment industry. Warner Brothers, having spent billions of dollars on Harry Potter and telling people for years, everything's all right, it's profitable. I forgot to turn this back on. It's profitable, folks. We made billions on Harry Potter. They lied, as they always do. They lost money. They lost $8 billion.
Who did?
We have, Mr. Moore.
Warner.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Come on, then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find it up in the hills north of Scotland. An apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rose. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
What?
Encouragement, he calls it, yeah.
Okay, Spider-Man. No, you gotta hit that. Spider-Man.
Come on, Ooch.
That's a long ride. We're going to go over here and fast travel.
Mm-hmm. Strawberry, right?
Yep. Just north of it. Yeehaw. Let's go get him. We're gonna go get some money. I got a little too close to the microphone on that one. Let's go get him. Yes.
Win, Holmes?
I didn't expect to run into no one out here.
Funny how far a man's debts will
Oiler
follow
Greg
him.
says 1 horsepower. What's up, Oiler
You got some
Greg?
money for me,
Yeah,
boy?
one Earth. Hey, Euler.
Seen your name in our ledger.
You're with the German? Look, I got it for you. It's just, I don't got it yet. It's up in them hills.
You panning for it?
Hunting it. I tracked this cougar. It's rare. Lily white coat. The pelt will more and cover what I owe.
If I'm skinning anything, I'm skinning you, boy.
Please, I'm out of work. It's the only way you'll get paid, and all the hard work's already done.
Fine. Move.
We'll, need our horses. It's, quite a trip.
Yeah. All right, drive, boy. Let's get where we're going. Drive.
Okay, follow me.
Drive.
I'm driving.
Make me come out here, make me chase all over this goddamn mountain.
Hey, you knew it was a risk.
I didn't know nothing. Your name's all I knew.
Well, the German-speaking fella then, Mr. Strauss, he knew my work situation was precarious, that this whole thing was a risky venture.
Wait, risky?
I don't know.
I'm at risk now? Are you threatening me, Winton Holmes?
I ain't. No, certainly not. Sir, I'm merely stating, a man without a job, with limited prospects, at those rates, repayment was by no means guaranteed. I said I'd do my best, and I did.
You're continuing to annoy me.
You are
Banks do not think
annoying
maybe.
me.
Banks do not believe in risk. They believe in pound of flesh no matter how much blood they extract. And secretly, they enjoy extracting it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how about this then? I guarantee repayment. Because I'm going to get that money out of you. If I got to squeeze you like a lemon, it's coming out.
Yeah, of course. We're onto it now, okay? We're onto it now. The cash is in that cougar, mister. Sure as pumpkins ain't cauliflowers, the cash is in that cougar.
It better be. Or I'll turn you into a goddamn cauliflower.
Yeah. He's in risk management.
Yeah.
We ain't too far now. What I know about cats, this one's rare as hen's teeth. I mean, you ever seen an alabaster wildcat?
Big thing about cougars is they see you, not the other way around.
That may be, but you'd see this one. I've been hunting with my pa. Shot all kinds of cats. Never one like this. In another life, I'd have sought my fortune outdoors, not in the hot, stinking belly of a tar pit.
I ain't interested in your regrets or your life story, Mr. Holmes. Just your damn money. Drive.
Gonna go kill us a cat.
This is it. Her den. We should leave the horses.
Pretty sure he don't make it out of this one.
No, I think there's a slim chance you can save him. But yeah.
All right. Show me.
You'll see her soon. Quiet now. Won't be able to miss her shining in the dark.
Yeah, she's already waiting for him.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Hear that? There's a cougar in here. And I bet she's white as virgin cotton. The tunnel diverges up here. I'll take the left, you go right, and we'll see if we don't converge down a ways. And look out for him.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, he is gone.
Holmes?
Yeah, I remember this one now. No matter what you do, he won't advance if you don't advance.
Yep.
She got it. Crap. Damn. Dead.
It's already killed.
Oh, penniless idiot.
That's alright.
I got dinged for looting him.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah, no matter which way you go, I think she's always behind you.
Dang, bro.
I told you, no matter which way you go, checkpoint. I think no matter which way you go, after you loot him, after you find him, she's always behind you. Here we go. Alright, we're at the main bottom. It's caught.
Quentin Holmes? Don't mess around with me, boy. How much does this cougar eat? She got it. Crap. Damn. Dead.
Go up to get you back to the rock. And which way you're facing, she'll come from the other. As soon as you hear a roar. There you go.
Gotcha. Hellcat.
Skinny him, we'll get your money's worth. Dang, yeah. She's been preying on people.
That'll be rare.
Oh.
There we go. Up to the top.
Get out of here, horse. Your man ain't coming.
Let's see what else is in here. I don't want to pick him up. I wanted to loot it.
This stranger's empty, yeah, so. That's it, I think. Back around.
Boy.
Back to camp.
No, I've got to go sell it.
Oh, fur trader.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
It fell.
No, you don't say.
Yeah, no kidding. That was a fall.
Yeah.
Nice trip. Where's my postcard?
Really
Right.
fell. It's really fell.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Yeah. Golly.
Risk is our business, James T. Kirk. Yep. Oh man, I think after this I'm gonna have to roll because we got some stuff going on today.
Pull in your horn.
But you mind your business, buddy.
Read all about it.
Hey there, friend. How can I help you?
Well, good day, sir.
Guess I should head out there hunting again.
$41. Okay.
$41 what?
You come see me again now.
You come on back and see me now, I tell you what. Let's see.
You know all these media types who are upset over the Russian-Ukraine deal? Peace deal?
Yeah.
Go to Ukraine and fight the Russians, okay? Just go.
Yeah. Right?
You want a better deal for Ukraine? Go fight for Ukraine, okay? You'll soon find out.
Gabrielle Hannah. What chapter am I on? I'm on chapter, just started chapter 3. We haven't been playing this playthrough, but for not very long lately.
No.
So we're unfortunately you've popped in while we are getting ready to leave. We usually go live every Saturday morning from 7 a.m. to about 9 a.m. Shh, hold on. And we just chill and play some video games. And then Friday night's usually a different type of panel show where we just talk about stuff. So feel free to drop by. We go live on Fridays at 9 p.m. So Fridays.
Frog in my fry.
Anyway, David, thanks for hanging out with me. Ola Greg, Gabrielle, Junior. You guys, thanks for hanging out and chilling with us. You guys have a great day. Buy David's book. The links are down below in the description. Buy David's book. Check us out, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. Fuck you, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you.
You gotta do better than that.